News is brought to you by Regents Blue Cross Blue Shield.
And joining us live in studio is Dr. Mark Hiatt, Executive Medical Director of Regents Blue Cross Blue Shield of Utah. So, Doctor, nearly 1 in 3 newly approved drugs later has a safety concern?
That's right, Amanda. Once the Food and Drug Administration, which is the FDA, approves a drug, that doesn't necessarily mean that it'll be safe.
Why not? What's going on here?
A new study revealed that actually nearly 1 out of 3 drugs had some type of safety concern in the years following approval.
That, I am sure, comes as a surprise to most people who think that once a drug is on the market, it's gone through sufficient testing that we're okay to take that drug.
Well, Amanda, granted, these safety concerns are not serious. They're not serious in most cases to warrant withdrawal of that drug from the market. Usually these are minor concerns that infrequently occur. But the reason why there are these safety concerns revealed after approval is because approval is based upon clinical trials, and usually they're limited to fewer than 1,000 patients over just 6 months in some cases. Oh. And so when that drug is taken by many patients for many years, things do get revealed that weren't previously detected.
Gotcha.
I guess we have to expect that.
It takes some time. Let's talk sports a little bit here. LeBron James apparently uses a hyperbaric chamber between games. First of all, tell us what a hyperbaric chamber is all about here.
And why would he use that?
Yeah, no kidding.
Well, Brian, it's something that LeBron goes into between games to recover. It looks like a giant duffel bag, and he stays there for about 90 minutes a session, and he receives this 100% oxygen piped in that he inhales. And the thinking is that it thereby increases his blood flow to restore his tissues.
Pure oxygen.
Yes.
Is it really worth what I mean? Is it just a hoax sort of thing?
Well, a lot of athletes, Amanda, are using this. And a lot of other famous figures are. And it's actually an investigational medical therapy for many conditions.
Interesting.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, now we have to talk about this runner. This runner who breaks the 2-hour mark, not for a half marathon, for a marathon.
Yeah, what's this all
How
about?
is that physically possible?
Brian and Amanda, a lot of people struggle to break the 2-hour mark for running a half marathon. I did one this past Saturday down Big Cottonwood Canyon.
Yeah.
It's amazing to me that this Kenyan runner, Hiatt Kipchoge, actually came close to breaking the 2-hour mark. He missed it by 24 seconds.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What kind of pace do you have to do that?
To break the 2-hour mark, Brian, you have to run a 4-minute, 34-second mile, which is amazingly, and you have to sustain that pace for 26.2 miles.
I just don't know how the human body is capable of that.
That's crazy.
It may be a psychological barrier in addition to a physical. 54 years ago, actually 63 years ago, back in 1954, Roger Bannister broke the 4-minute barrier for running the mile.
That name well, yeah.
And in that subsequent year, many other runners likewise broke that barrier. So this may be psychological.
But to take it on that pace, I mean, to go 26 miles that quickly, that's obviously... Do you think the 2-hour marathon ever going to be broken, do you think?
Well, this Kenyan runner is going to try to break the world record officially this fall in Berlin.
Okay.
It'll be hard for him because he won't have that pacer support,
Right.
and he won't have an even track like he did
We'll be
in
watching,
Milan.
though, for
The world
sure.
will be watching.
Awesome.
Thank you, Doctor. This portion of Utah's Morning News brought to you by Regents Blue Cross Blue Shield.